Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Alright, what's up guys, Dota Academy here, and today we're going to be discussing the worst hero in Dota 2 as of patch 7.02 when we're recording this video, but in patch 7 in general. We've taken a look at, all the heroes in Dota 2 right now, and the one hero that we feel is the weakest in terms of game effectiveness and the output that you can do with the hero has to be Broodmother. And there are a few reasons why we decided to pick Broodmother over any other hero. First of all, currently in patch 7.02, Broodmother has the second worst win rate according to Dota Buff at only 38.01%.
That's a pretty compelling figure.
It literally means you're going to win less than 4 games out of 10 games that you play. And if we look towards the pro scene, barely anybody picks the hero anyway. Now, as well as this really bad win rate, if you look at the lane presence, most people play Broodmother in the offlane at almost 80%. And the win rate for Broodmother in the offlane is just over 40%, which is still very bad, and the gold per minute and XP per minute that a Broodmother in the offlane has is very, very low, less than 500 on both. Now, it's not even this, a melee hero with the skills that it has just doesn't allow for you to do much, because all you're going to be able to do with the hero is hit hard when you've got your ultimate on, but your ultimate only gives damage, and if you're a melee hero, it's very hard to keep attacking someone without getting hit by spells, because in this patch, the amount of heroes, the most played heroes, like 9 out of 10 times, right, a really popular hero this patch is played that has AoE nukes, AoE spells. I can give you some examples. 10 most popular heroes right now, so I'll just list them: Pudge, PA, Sniper, Invoker, Slark, Legion, Jug, Anti-Mage, Axe, and Shadow Fiend. They are currently the top 10 most played heroes in this patch. And just looking now, in terms of the items that these heroes build, all of them have AoE damage at some point. Like, you've got Pudge with his Rot, PA with a Battle Fury, Sniper with Shrapnel, Invoker with a lot of his skills, Slark with Dark Pack, Legion with her first skill, Juggernaut with his first skill, Anti-Mage, Battle Fury, Axe with his passive, and Shadow Fiend with his raises. So you can see the popularity of the heroes that people are playing in this patch really doesn't do Broodmother justice, because you're relying on spiderlings to do damage to towers. A Brood by herself will not be able to take down a tower. That's why the whole point of playing Broodmother is that you put your webs down, you get as many spiderlings as you can, and then you can push towers. But when you're playing against heroes with AoE spells, it's so difficult to be able to keep them alive and to push the tower, rendering the hero useless, because what's the effect going to be? You're going to build an orchid. Like, wow, they get an orchid, but is it enough? Like, how does it help the team? It's a silence for 5 seconds. Other than that, what's the hero going to do?
Pretty much AoE kills the hero. I think her talents are okay, looking at talents, but nothing that makes the hero viable from what she is. Yeah, I think just split pushing in general was a bit dead in 7.02. Even Prophet, still a stronger hero at the moment than Brood, but another split pushing hero that hasn't found much success in this patch. But I mean, as opposed to Brood, he's a ranged hero, and he's got a global teleport, which makes him somewhat viable. Brood doesn't have those things.
Onto the point you mentioned about split pushing in these patches, how split pushing doesn't really work. Because of the addition of shrines, you've got 2 extra locations to teleport, and all of them are like in between mid and either lane. So if you notice there's a Brood pushing your top lane, on, let's say, your dire side, Brood's pushing top, all you have to do is just teleport to your safe lane shrine, and you're gonna literally be there within 5 seconds. The hero itself, I think, just dies too quickly. Like, a Broodmother can get burst down very quickly. What is a Broodmother without her spiderlings? If you've got the AoE damage taking them out, what do you have to offer as a Broodmother? People get dust, and then Broodmother has to run away from the web. If Broodmother is out of the web, she loses all the movement speed. and she's a very slow hero.
Like, she has a decent slow, decent move speed boost, but the nature of slows, most of them are percentage based. So it doesn't matter if you're running around at like 500 move speed, then if you get hit by say like PA's dagger, that's 50% slow. So you're going to be down to 250 move speed. So really, the higher your move speed, the more slow affects you, percentage-based slows. Really, dust of appearance, one dust of appearance and she's kind of exposed. Yeah, sure, she can move into the trees and she might be safe there, but a lot of skills remove trees as well, like Lena's stun, Enigma's AoE skill, the third skill. Blink daggers can get people into position.
Sniper's shrapnel also reveals the area.
Shrapnel, very good skill for revealing hidden heroes. So just too many answers to this hero, so she doesn't really create enough of an issue for the enemies.
Like, your best game for a Broodmother would have to be one where the enemy team have no AoE skills whatsoever, no lockdown, no nukes, no burst ability, and like, what kind of game are you going to get into that has, like, I can't even think of a team of 5 that will not have one of those things.
Yeah, it's too many answers.
It's either you buff the talents, like, a lot, so it would maybe make people want to play the hero, but obviously it would have to be a very, very overpowered talent. Like, if they were to increase, like, the Spiderling's damage by, like, 20, or something ridiculous like that, then people would pick the hero, but then again, you're still going to be countered by all that AoE.
You don't want to, like, give her a huge buff thinking she needs it that desperately. You're probably better off introducing gradual little buffs over time, and then until you feel like she's hit that right spot where she's viable again.
I think overall something needs to be done, because in terms of the amount of people that are actually picking the hero, not many people are picking the hero at all. People understand that if you pick a Broodmother on your team, you're most likely not gonna win the game. If there's any Dota hero that when someone picks him and you have that feeling, you know it's bad. Like, people have had that feeling with techies for a long while, but techies ended up getting a major buff for this patch. So, we might in the near future see changes to Broodmother, we might not. And
it needs to be pointed out as well that the hero herself has no area. I don't know if you've mentioned that already, but I mean, it's just another important point. Like, in a meta full of AoE heroes, she's got no AoE herself. On top of that, she has no stun either. Usually you want at least one stun in any lineup, and she's just one more hero. If you pick her, then you need to worry about having a stun using hero in other lanes. Like, oh, I need to pick a carry with a stun, or I need to pick a mid with some sort of lockdown. Usually in your offlane you have a centaur or a sand king, something with some sort of lockdown or initiation for your team. Just makes your team fight a lot better and a lot more versatile.
Alright guys, remember to comment down below what you think the worst hero in Dota 2 is right now in this patch. Thank you for watching on behalf of Aaron and myself. Please leave a like, rating, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.